Well, we continue the depths of horror in really a theme that seems to be carrying on from some of the previous videos I've done, where we look at quite intense themes, abuses, romance, pairing together sort of visceral themes within reality with surrealist and supernatural ideas, because together really does bring those things together quite well. So this is the Michael Shanks film starring Alison Brie and Dave Franco, and frankly that is the core of it, is Alison Brie and Dave Franco, because it is about their relationship, the fact that they are married in real life, and the fact that they're playing a couple who are in a toxic dynamic that, due to supernatural events, starts to become more physical and visceral in the way that they are drawn together. And it's a real labour of love in that regards, because it's really about their chemistry and about the ways in which you can love someone but at the same time cause them great harm and really influence each other in a negative direction. So it really looks at relationship dynamics and whether how the ways in which something can become toxic. And that being said, you also root for them, because as the events become more supernatural and you see them struggle against those supernatural events, you want to see them succeed. And I think because the film is so intensely focused on them, you really need to root for their success, or at least believe that these are two people who are fighting to save their lives but also their relationship. And yeah, there is something quite brutal about the physical side of it. I mean, there are some really gnarly, visceral scenes that are quite hard to watch, because they do push where it comes to the body horror side of it. This is probably more on the fun side, if I could say, in regards to horror, and because it's Dave Franco and Alison Brie, they don't not bring a little bit of humour and a little bit of their sort of bouncy energy to it. But it doesn't mean that it takes the edge off the horror side, because yeah, it is gnarly when it needs to be gnarly, but again, it can be romantic when it wants to be, and it can be funny when it wants to be. And I think, yeah, this is much more on the fun end of the scale compared to some of the horrors that have come out this year, but it is fun and interesting and has some good themes. So it does stand alongside some of the horrors of the best horrors of this year, and continues that horror train that we seem to be on for 2025.